Why we should spend enough time with our family. One thing I have known over the years is the fact that you will miss the time spent with your family more than the time you spent at work. Just cast your mind to your last job. If you were fired, none of your colleagues will bother to reach out. If you left to a new job, you may stay in contact with a few and occasionally exchange texts in the few days of the leave-in. If you retired, you may never hear from any of them. After this, you will only see the family you left unattended to for the rest of your life. If you have children or family, make it a point to include as much time as you can with the family. They must be the priority and must always come first. The sad part of life in reality is that time is of the essence. If you have children, every step of their growth is important as they grow so fast that you will miss them more even if they are living with you. That is why it is not advisable to leave raising your own children with anyone. If you are not careful, you may miss the opportunity to form a bond with your own children. If you are in a relationship, you need enough time to be with your spouse to get to enjoy the early phase of the relationship and get enough time to nurture it to grow. Ideally, you should be financially sound before starting a family or settling down with anyone so that you are not forced to sacrifice your time with your family at work. But not everyone has the luxury to be well established to do it this way. The stay-at-home parent is extremely busy. Talk less of the full-time working mother. If you know anyone doing this, raising children with or without a job, be nice to them and wish them well when possible. The good news is that there are several things you can do together to maximize the benefit of the time spent with the family. The memory the children get is for life, and when they become adults, they will never forget. We must consciously put in the extra effort to make this happen. Eating together is a great time to have nice conversations. This is the time where the tablets and phones are put off and we get to discuss how we are enjoying our meals, talk about school, homework, what they want to do for the weekend, next day after school, any cool thing they came across. Can we put down the phone and actually spend the little time we have with the family? Both parents in the home is good for the children, and we must work on maintaining that. If we learn to love each other's company, we will be able to foster a family bond that is unbreakable. Using money to raise children is not the best way to raise children. I know some people who never stepped foot in their children's schools or never had the time to take them to a playground or any event. Some parents cannot even if they can do something as little as having a chat, reading time, or watching something interesting with their children. That is not good enough because they grow so fast and in no time they would not need you anymore, and the opportunity to form a family bond is missed, all because we spent our time growing somebody's company or engaging in needless chat and gossips with other people at the expense of our own families. There is more we can do with our children and actually have fun whilst at the same time teaching them valuable life lessons. Eat together or eat at the same table. Sing together. Do karaoke. Play a game. Go to the store together. Do laundry together. Clean together. Work on school projects together, among others. I believe you have realized whenever you find yourself in trouble, your first point of consolation is the family. That is why you absolutely must take a break and ask yourself if you are indeed spending enough time with the family and make the necessary changes to your lifestyle in order to spend time with them.
Video from akuyasita.com.